from putting together that all-in event back in 2018 to where AEW is now, how do you rate the progress of your organization? Does it blow you away between those points A to the current point B right now?
I think maybe a really great indicator of where we've come is all of the current free agents that Tony was able to acquire and wanted to sign, Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, and of course, CM Punk returning to the ring after 7 years and falling back in love with wrestling. And you mentioned All In, that was a bet to see if we could sell 10,000 seats. This Wednesday, we're in front of 20,000 plus people in Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York City, and that show sold out without a talent attached, without a match announced. That's going to be a moment for all of us to, old AEW and new AEW, to kind of converge on what's happened. The idea we were an alternative or a challenger brand, an underdog, yes, but we're now dominating the space. And I'm almost scared of what I might say next, because everything I've said on your show has come true. You've been good luck for us in terms of our growth as a company.
Well, I appreciate you even, recognizing what's called the Rich Eisen Show bump. That's what it is.
That's what it was.
It is.
You need to name a move after you, like call it the Rich Eisen.
Okay, I'm listening.
Hit him with the Rich Eisen.
Hit him with the Eisen.
Hit him
I'm gonna work on that.
Hit him with the Eisen.
Hit him with the Eisen is a great. It's a great word. I mean, what does the addition of CM Punk mean? What would you say to that?
I mean, from a data standpoint, every record we have, he instantly broke. I think we added 12 new servers to our shopaew.com site in terms of the merchandise he was able to put out there. The ratings, they come down to the number one on cable series, and it averages a little over 1 million. But if you look at his segment specifically, they're nearing 2 million in terms of overall views. It was a flashpoint in wrestling. Every wrestler should know the prominence he brings, and the fact that now he picks somebody like Darby to wrestle first, picking new talent, unsung talent, perhaps AEW OG homegrown talent. He knows exactly what he's doing. And I'm just excited to see him passionate about wrestling again, because the fans have always been passionate about him.
And that's just, kind of a tribute to what we've laid out here, to see somebody like CM Punk who kind of vowed to step away from forever, to change his mind through this 3 years of this process and come to a place where he said, okay, I'm going to try this again. That just shows we've brought enough curiosity to this. We've had enough positivity here. Yeah. We've had enough word of mouth of that. This is where you can be you and you can do what you love and have your passion again. Him coming on board, I feel like it's a good and a bad thing, because everybody's going to want to be here now. If CM Punk came back to come here, why wouldn't you want to
bring him on? Bring him on. More the merrier.
Right. I guess that's one of those good problems to have. I'll be honest with you, Cody and Brandi Rhodes here on the Rich Eisen Show, that starting NFL Network from scratch. I left ESPN in 2003 to do that. Left Sports Center, and a lot of people wondering what the hell you're doing. And we started from scratch. And I think when we first kind of what you were just saying, Brandi, about the legitimacy of what you've built is recognized, and I guess in a way legitimized also by the fact that others want to be part of what you've built, that it is something for their brand to join yours, is something that makes sense, and is something that is sort of like you're in the back of the checkerboard, you've been kinged, on the back of the checkerboard there. That I just remember when folks like Deion Sanders joined NFL Network, Chris Collinsworth started calling games for NFL Network on a Thursday night, which is a package that the NFL decided to put there. That kind of told us that what we've built is something that others view as it's okay for them to join, and they're also eager to join. And that felt great. I think that's kind of what you're describing right there.
Oh,
100%. Yeah.
100%. Throughout the course of filming Roads to the Top, it's very apparent that for 3 years, I felt like several of us have pulled the wagon and been happy to do so. And that was the honor of our lives as wrestlers. But there's a lot of exhaustion that has come with it too. And like you said, the legitimization of somebody like Punk, somebody like Bryan Danielson coming here. As the only scary thing is, as a wrestler, as an executive, you can hang your hat on that and say, wow, this is a great legacy. But as a wrestler, now you have to find ways to get back in the ring with those guys and on that level. And that just ups everybody's game.
So what's next? I guess my last question for you. Where do you want to go from here? You want to take that one first?
Sure. For me, I think we see a lot of on Roads to the Top, the question being asked of me of, okay, well, now that you're a mother now, how does your life change? And my intention is professionally for it to not change. Of course, my life changed immensely the second that she's arrived, but it's very important to me for her to see her mother still passionate about something, still having goals and working towards goals. And that is my goal. That is what I hope to continue to do. I say a lot on Road to the Top that I'll be back in the ring. I haven't been back yet, but it's only been 3 months. So I think it's okay. But I will be back. And I haven't stopped working as chief brand officer. I was on the road and had the baby 2 weeks off of coming off of my last flight. So that's a testament to how much I'm committed to that and working, and still heavily working. So my goal is to just be a role model to her, show her that you can have your passions, you can be a mother, you can do whatever you want to do.
Geez, that was a really long answer.
No, but Cody, I mean, you can't top it. You can't top it.
No, I was honestly
You
just
can't
gonna
top
say,
it. You can't.
should
You
I
haven't
even
created
try?
life, Cody.
No.
I mean,
No.
well, working, but no, go. I'm still interested in your answer.
Well, yeah, I really can't top it. I think looking forward for us is I'd love to get back in the picture for the TNT Championship. I think that's the coolest title, the must-have title in all of wrestling. And I was fortunate enough to be the first champion. On the other side of that, on the management side, I got to start my own department, the community outreach department with AEW. And that has been the most rewarding aspect of the last year of AEW, is to get into these markets that we're going to, whether the cameras are on or cameras are off, and just do something nice for the local markets that we're hitting in each and every town, and getting talent involvement from those who are from there. That's been my favorite part, whether it's the food bank drive or tunnels for towers, like we're doing Wednesday, every market, a silent auction for LMAC. Just those things have become probably my number one priority at AEW, just because I'm very proud of that department.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.